While most of my modeling these days is NASCAR, I actually have done plenty of streetcars and trucks, and I thought for my first streetcar video, I would get out the very first model I ever built by myself. This is AMT's 1953 Ford pickup. I built this sitting on my floor in November of 1999, and I know that because I wrote it on the back of the cab, but I'm not going to take that off and show it in the video because it's not built that well. I didn't know what I was doing, and parts are loose and will fall off. As you can see, maybe it's brush painted. I used the old Tester's Fire Engine Red in the little square bottle to paint it, and I didn't have brown for the wood bed, so I painted it gold because it was the closest thing I had. You can see that there are some parts that didn't get painted, and there are some parts where there's paint that there shouldn't be, but for a first attempt, I think it came out not too horrible, and I loved building it, of course, and more than 20 years later, I'm still in the hobby. I've actually never finished another copy of this kit. This is still the only one I've finished, even though I do have a couple others in my stash waiting to be built. At the time, I don't know if I'll be able to show it in the video, I didn't think to paint the inside of the body, so that's left in the bare gray plastic. When I first got into the hobby back in the late 90s, I had this kit in my basement and I would see it almost every day. In 1992, my mom suggested that my dad and I build the model on Thanksgiving Day, mostly to keep us out of the kitchen, so while she was busy working. And I would pull the parts off the trees. I wouldn't cut them off. I'd tear them off, hand them to my dad, and he'd glue them together. And he didn't care for it, so we only did two, and this kit was purchased to be the next one, but we never got to it. Eventually, I decided that I was going to do it by myself, and I did, and I had a lot of fun, and it has led to being in the modeling hobby now for more than 20 years, and I've had some ups and downs in the hobby, but I'm at the point now where I'm happy with what I'm doing. I feel like I know what I'm doing. I feel like the best is yet to come, and I started all here. Thank you for watching.